alert on security is sacrosanct. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF Ile-Awiye Okebale Osogbo sensitizes you through a program, Security and You, on Mondays between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening. Members of the public are allowed to contribute meaningfully to save you and me from the headache. Make a date with the anchor Abdul Jalil at DBC on this channel with security experts. Security and You. Hey, a must watch. Join us. Another edition of Security and You, as we usually have it. It is a program, a problem-solving program that that will enlighten you about how you can secure your lives, the life of your children, the life of your wife, and your property. And we are still on it now. Then, before we go further into the interview segment, I tell you that you are going to enjoy today, because we want to come from traditional angle. That was what concerns you and I. Then before that one, let us look at the security tips for today. Got to launch attack arrested by DSS operative, AK-47 rivals, others retrieved from them. Likewise, police order arrest of Korea notorious gang terrorizing resident. Likewise, rescued or Shunkopu gives shocking revelation in kidnapping den. Likewise, police launch manhunt for killers of 5 personnel couple. Likewise, 18 officers dismissed by Nigerian police for misconduct. And we have police arrest man who caused up girlfriend's hand to set her ablaze. Very, very funny. Attackers of Northern Prof must be arrested, prosecuted. Emir tells FG police. Likewise, a man certainly quarrel allegedly stabbed to death. Very, 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 very sorrowful one. And these are the few we have for you today. And today we are having a distinguished traditional religion worshipper in Osun State, and particularly in Osogbo and international. Is a person who is well known in America, Britain, Russia, and some other countries like that. Therefore, still retaining the cultural belief, and is Chief Ifakayode Ifani. You're welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Thank you. The Agesin Jawifa Agbagban Awo of Osogbo land. I hope I'm correct.
Yes, you're correct.
Yes. When I was passing by the Dafeli Junction, that is your shrine in that place. I saw you and your cohorts. They're making something. What is happening in that place?
Yeah, that was yesterday. You know, Ifa initiation is very, very important, and it's essential for all mankind, whether you are Muslim or Christian or we, the traditionalists. We usually even do it for our children or grandchildren at between 6, 10 and above till they reach adult. So what we are doing yesterday is like a spiritual rebirth. Ifa initiation is to know what contains in each person's destiny, and to reshape some things that is wrong somewhere, and to know the particular taboos of each of us. The new initiate will let the person know that from the third day, like tomorrow, you must not eat this, you must not eat that. This is the beautiful color for you, don't use this color. And if it's any other color, they can use it. So, and then to know all the other guardian angel, the other orisha that the person must incorporate or add to that Ifa that he just receive. So Ifa initiation is important.
That one reminds me about an incident that happened. One herbalist was telling us that it is not possible. Nowadays, what is threatening us is kidnappers for ransom, kidnapper for ritual, and some other thing like that. That no kidnapper can attempt any of such person who pass through the initiative, such an exercise. How true is it?
Yeah, once you are initiated, we'll give you all the do's and don'ts. We will tell the person must not just carry a sharp knife or dagger or pistol or anything, so that the person will be crime free, won't be able to commit any, except if your job permits that you are a policeman or military officers or any security or uniform men or women or hunters. We have Ogun people that we usually, like tomorrow now you will see another group or set of people there at our Ifa group. So usually we have taboos that don't do this thing. So initiated priest is a law-abiding citizen.
Is it true that anybody who is initiated can never be kidnapped?
Yes, God forbid. Because we have something that we call Owo. Owo is like something it's a great protector, something that will protect us from any evil things or from any bad people. Yes.
And that means that your young ones, if Nigeria should advise that they should go and face Boko Haram, they can go without having any.
No, we won't go to Boko Haram. Because you know, even
to face any security challenge.
We'll pray for all that not to happen or not to occur to us. You know, to face Boko Haram, that person must be fully trained.
I think that we work for the person at the battlefront.
But still, we don't go to an extent that government will ask us to fight for them. No, we have it for our own personal protection and for use. We have it for our own family to be well protected. It's not that we will be a security servant to anybody.
I think if I also served when he was alive.
Yeah, he served, but
served the masses.
He served the masses, and he can assist community in the sense that he will bury some things at different borders of each town. We call it Ogun or Jalu. There will be another one in the center of the city. So like in Osogbo here, most of our forefathers, they told us some historical sites where they bury certain things, so that it won't happen. And now the city have expanded beyond that thing now, but still our home, we the Babalawo in council with our leader, High Chief Araba, and even his predecessors, who try to renew all those things, because before Osogbo did not reach this area. This is like outskirts of Osogbo before. So but now we've done it maybe even closer to like Ibokun, and even to like our border state, like Mesile, Mesi border. So all that, and different area, like from here to like Ilaudo, which is another border place for Osun over there, and Asejire. So and many other. So because we want our state to be well protected, And it's not us alone. Maybe the Ogun people, traditional hunters, they too work hand in hand to make sure that our state is well protected.
Okay, when we look at the historical background of Yoruba land, we say that there is a power that we can use to protect the land, as you have said. Then there's a power that even without getting to the place, they will use it to fight the enemies at distance. Can the traditionalists, can you use that opportunity to help the federal government against all these odds?
Well, yeah, if they call on us, no problem.
Even if they call you, can't you help them?
We can't do
and send the spirit to them.
Don't you was in a journey? That is when they don't ask you to do a certain job, so they will rubbish you. They will rubbish you. That who send you? Who ask you? Do we need your assistance? So you said about Benny, don't you was in there? So once they need our assistance, we'll see the area where we can do the work or the assistance.
Okay, when you look at crime record recently, you discover that we are having young people going to rituals with a human part. Some of them, when they catch them, they may be people who are the religion, the so-called religionists, but what we usually hear is that they too, they don't have means, that they got the record of their forefathers, possibly who were herbalists, or the other one, that is what they are relying on, to be having human parts to be used, and it worked for some of them according to them. Then what do you have a record for that?
My father had record, but it's a good record to heal people, to treat people, to save people's life.
No, to enrich people.
No, they don't have power to do like quick wealth. Like
to enrich people who have struggled for years.
They can help people that for their road to be widely open. You know, in olden days, what matters to our father that time is longevity. They want good health and long life. It's not that they want several millions or they want billions that people are demanding for these days. So my father is a rich person, is a well-known in the city of Osogbo, but I don't find that type of thing in his record.
But they had it.
They don't have it, they don't have it. And there's no any private room. I've slept in his bedroom, in his living room.
Otherwise, his power room.
No power room. That even that time, we have a general room for all different orisha. It's open. Even women can sweep the place during the time that they are using the local something to mop the ground that we call a bole. Women can do it. If you have a sacred room, women must be forbidden.
But we learned that in the olden days that all these powerful people, they always have a room that only they can enter into it.
That type of people may be warriors, the warlords, jagun, the people that fight, that they choose fighting today, tomorrow is their profession. Not the herbalists that do the child delivery, traditional birth attendants, that people will come to treat their children, people that are barren, having infertility problem, that they will come. So we do things to assist their community. It's not something that they will say, go and bring woman's skull, bring the hand, bring the leg, the heart, the liver. Not at all.
But I want you to trace it, because what they usually say is that is one herbalist, or they don't say sorcerers. They will say herbalist did it for them, or herbalist did this or that. How can we trace it? The source of this bad behavior that who asked you to bring the woman part? They will say one herbalist.
You know, there's record. You as a journalist now, you can go to the police station or state CID to look at the findings. You will see the type of people they have got arrested, you will see their names. You won't see Ifa or Ogun's name there. You won't. And then I've told you proper training in Ifa. We have ethics. We have do's and don'ts. With those taboos, we must not shed human blood at all. They teach us what the blood that we can use, like for fowl, like hen, roosters, dogs. Even we can kill dog to over to Ogun. Ogun festival is still around now. I cannot mention the numbers of dogs that we've killed to appease that Ogun, to save the city, state, even the nation from bloodshed or from auto accidents. Accidents occurring on daily basis, but if you can worship Ogun or appease Ogun from time to time, it won't happen to you. But if you appease Ogun, the driver also must be cautious. They must be careful. They must not drink and drive. To smoke India hemp and be behind the wheel, all that can cause havoc. They wreak havoc, and even if the driver travel for many hours, when they need to rest, it's good to rest because the body.
No, but in some time, we learned that I've never witnessed it, that there is a particular city in Yoruba land where they use human. They make it safe, human being for sacrifice. How to raise it?
No, that's like folk tales, story.
Old story.
Old stories.
Okay, but it was
even
done
like in Ife. They've done it long time ago, time immemorial, and it was Orunmila that stopped it. Okay. That henceforth you must not use human being anymore, and it is from the Odufa Eretemeji. Akala ló bejio, Ojugbona ló bojú kéré, ìyẹn ọmọ pẹpẹ oyè ńlọbọlọmọ, and so henceforth, instead of killing human being, can use e-goat, female goat, sheep, or lamb, ram, or even you can use cow to appease any particular research there. Even snail, land snail, can cool. It cool the heart. It cool the spirit. Gbinde malero akoko ọba pẹ̀rọ̀ sí mi nílé, pẹ̀rọ̀ sí mi lọ́nà. Snail has its own power. Even the Jews,
we learn that without human blood it won't be faster.
No, don't put that to my mouth. All that with four-legged animal can walk. It may not be faster, but we walk that. Even if you see the efficacy of that walk, you have peace of mind. Some people that shed human blood, their death will be for even their life is in a great danger, because I don't know the type of spirit they are commanding, and it's that spirit that will finally kill them. They will die an untimely death, because you see it's in Bible or Quran, and it's also in our Wifa that the blood of human beings is a great cause. It's a gun. So if they shed it, and even there is a lot of innocent blood that they've shed, so you have to put a stop to something like that, so that our prayers can be well answered, and all our mission can be accomplished. So
I want to look at this angle. When you see young boys, young girls riding cars that are, I'm very sorry, that are more expensive than your car, how do you feel?
Well, police should step in. They should query them. You know, when they are doing it before, the SARS, although they do beyond the law that they have at their hand, but we've seen many of them on the road that they don't have any job. They are not a banker. Millions of naira worth. They are still a student, and they are riding several millions of worth of very imported vehicle. or Tokumbo, high grade, grade A. But some of them may even try to go for brand new vehicle. But it's not my own job to query them. Police has a good job to do. I know if they don't do it now, they will do it one day. They will be after them one day.
Okay. In the olden days, when you see something like that happening, somebody getting richer than what people think is than their age, then how did you treat them then?
We have an adage, Yoruba proverb that say eroju ole uri ọmọ yẹn ṣàgbàfọ̀ nǹkan sọ wálé eroju ole. That is, when you are not a laundry man and you are having 100 pairs of clothes, bringing it into your room or house every day, even their neighbors will know for sure this person is a great thief. Because that time the only thing that thieves they can steal goats, ram, they can't steal dog because dog will bite them. But people will have their clothes on the wire or on the bamboo tree or whatever that they use to dry their clothes. And some thieves may go there to pick it up during the day or at night. But neighbors will know. By the time they are doing it continuously, it will be revealed. So, but nowadays, even like this major street that pass from your station here to Ibokun, or inside the city, you will see a lot of young boys that are riding on these luxurious push cars. But imagine what our society have come to these days.
How will you advise parents of such children?
Some of them even have absconded from house. They don't see their father or their mother anymore. Some are even using hotel as their abode, so that people will not know the permanent house or residence they are staying. So they'll be jumping from one hotel to the other, and some of them have different names, different IDs. So it's not our own job.
Okay, supposing the government, either the federal or the states, even the local government calls you to give security advice, this is an opportunity. Millions of people are watching you because we are being watched from all over the world. What type of advice can you offer to the government if they call on you?
My advice is that government should have like a forum whereby they will call on parents. It must start from home, for parents to enlighten their children, for their children to stay away from crime. So petty thief, right, to all those Yahoo Plus that is common, or any other name that they may even give to it. Parents ask, because if they call any youth to attend that type of lecture or whatever, they won't show up at all. They didn't want to listen to.
But some people, some they call them mothers of Yahoo boys.
Some parents, they support their children, both father and mother, but especially a lot of women we support their children. But some God-fearing parents say, you are still in school and you are driving this type of car. Who gave it to you? How do you make money? You win any lottery? You don't win any jackpot? But some parents, they won't ask that question, which is they are compounding to that society heals. So they are compounding to it.
Okay. Do we have a power that possibly that can safeguard the whole state and Nigeria as a whole? A minute.
Well, the answer, I may not give a quick answer to that, because There are a lot of saboteurs. You know, people, even government are trying, but there are a lot of even people interior, people among the military are sabotaging government efforts.
Thank you very much, Baba Gesin Chawifa Agbagbawo of Oshogola, Chief Ifakayode Ifaniyi on security and you. I want to appreciate our director of program, that's Soye Bayo. Thank you very much. Imran Adesoye is the producer of security and you. I am Adebisi Abijele Adorotimi. But we are going to meet the same time next week. Bye for now. Security in Bloglio is the main concern of everybody in Nigeria. Alert on security is sacrosanct. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF Ileawiye Okebale Oshogbo sensitizes you through a program, Security and You, on Mondays between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening. Members of the public are allowed to contribute meaningfully to save you and me from the headache. Make a date with the anchor Abdul Jalil at DBC on this channel with security experts. Security and You. Hey, you must watch. Join us.
Araba ni baba, ẹni abálàbà ni baba. OSBC Television Channel 32 UHF, Star Times 113 àti free.